So here is an avocado seed that became a beautiful plant. I usually collect seeds of whatever I eat, so this is an avocado that I ate and kept. As you can see, I've used plastic knives to do this because I didn't plan on keeping it, but I don't know what came to me. I thought, you know what, I'm just gonna put it in some water and see if it comes back to life. And here it is, so beautiful. The leaves are kind of glossy and beautiful hint of green and orange. Kind of reminds me of mango leaves. And by the way, I am actually growing mango plant as well, but hopefully it's very slow for mangoes, but this is what I got for the avocado. I decided to put in water. As you can see, the container is glass, one of those olive jars, and I decided to keep that because I never throw glass containers. You never know when you will use them for anything, and that is one occasion. But yeah, this has been growing very healthily, and I'm just gonna unstab it now. I didn't have what do you call it, the sticks that I guess they call them toothpicks. I didn't have those, so I compromised, or I found those knives, plastic knives. As you can tell, I collect things for later. But anyways, this will be the new home for this beautiful plant. I've had this from another plant as well, and just checking if it fits. It fits perfectly. So that will be the new avocado's home. But yeah, I'm gonna be showing you how I basically transfer the avocado plant to its new home without traumatizing it so much, because when you transfer plants, sometimes they die, and I know this because I've had that happen before. Because the plant is like, what the fuck, new home too soon, you know what I mean? So just filling that up, tidying up, and I will be using the same container that it was in so that the roots don't get surprised. Because the roots will shape around the environment it was in when it started growing. Because that was successful, so I'm trying to kind of recreate the same hole for it using the glass that it was in. So it's still not deep enough, so as you can see, I'm digging, I'm trying to make that hole properly fit for the roots not to be traumatized. And eventually I get there, I think. So with the avocado, I want to leave a bit of the head out and exposed, so that, because the sprout is from the middle of the seed, so you don't want to put that in too deep. You want it to show a little bit so it doesn't suffocate the plant. And I know this of experience. All I'm telling you is something that I've had to learn through my mistakes. And I've had so many plants that I tried to grow that failed for that very reason. So here I am, just making the ground solid for it, and then I will be topping that up. But you want to make sure that the plant is solid, or the ground it's in is solid, and it can be standing freely without it going or moving around. And slowly I will be topping it up and making sure it's it's broken down. Sometimes it comes in chunks. I'm using a normal combust that I bought ages ago, because I have this weird hobby, as you can see, planting things from the things I eat already. I feel like this is my way to give back to earth. This is my way of showing gratitude in many ways. So it's looking good so far, making sure everything is solid, and I will be tidying that up as well. You can see it's standing beautifully. Here are my dirty hands, because you've got to get dirty in this type of business. But after putting all this together, I was very carefully spraying it, because when you spray too hard, as you can see, I'm taking my time when I'm pressing that. I'm not pressing it too hard, too fast, because the water and the pressure of the water can push around the soil, or push around the soil of the plant, and that could possibly move around the plant, and you don't want that. So make sure it's all covered, because you can never go wrong overwatering for the first time when you transfer a new plant, because the soil is very much dry. It hasn't been used before. Now just tidying up my beautiful mess. Look at that. It's looking so good so far. I have enjoyed this process, and I hope my avocado plant enjoyed this process without being too much traumatized. You can see it's making waves. It's very happy with me, I believe. Such a beautiful thing, isn't it? I am very proud. This took around 3 months. This is what an avocado plant will look like in 3 months. Very healthy, very strong, and very determined to come to life. I did see that it's leaning forward a bit, because it's very long as well. I didn't expect it to be that long. I expected it to be shorter, but of course I found a solution for that. You basically just support it with anything you've got, and you make sure it's away from the seed and the roots, so that you don't damage anything on the way down. And as you can see, I will be tying that very gently around the body. This process is very therapeutic. I can't even explain to you how fulfilling to see something like that come to life. It's a beautiful process, and caring for those beautiful plants is also something that I very much enjoy. But yeah, I mean, I would really advise people to do the same thing. Whatever you eat and you find a seed in, don't throw it away. You never know if that seed is very enthusiastic to live and regrow. It's a beautiful thing. Look at that end result. I am very happy with that. Very, very happy with that. Just making sure everything is perfect before I take it to its new home. And that is the last setup. I ended up taking off the support, as you can see, because of the I don't know what you call that. It's like a hanging thing. So it's already being supported by the top of these ropes. So I took off the support, and it looks like my avocado plant will live. I'm hoping that it will live beautifully, because you never know when you transfer these plants to new locations. And that is that.